Hey, it's Rich Tehrani with ITEXPO 2017 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. On our show today is Andy Abramson. Andy, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Good to see you, Rich, as always.
Likewise. I figured we'd start off at the top. Tell us a little bit about your firm, what you guys are up to, what's new.
Comunicano is in the business of exiting startups. So we've exited 42 startups now in the last 16 and a half years. Publicly known value is $2.5 billion. The real number is $4 billion.
Quite impressive. So it's not really typical for firms that, at one time you were more of PR and marketing, and now you've evolved and you have a specialty and a niche. And how did you find yourself in this position?
Well, I think that we started in a niche and then somehow ended up doing PR because we were doing a really good job of it. And now we're back into more of the strategy and the content development and the story building and the velocity growth type acceleration. What we want to do is we want to engineer who the audience is and then engage the audience the right way. And getting that type of velocity around a company isn't as easy as it used to be because media's changed. So as you know, in the media business, there's a lot less competition, there's a lot less space, there's a lot more competition for ad dollars though. And we're finding ways to work with our clients so they get the right kind of visibility with that blend of storytelling, proper positioning, proper messaging, and proper attention getting. That's the audience engineering part. And then we're working with them to develop their higher levels of engagement with who their customers are.
Exciting, very, very exciting. You want to give us a few of the highlighted firms you've worked with in the past?
Oh, do you have a Google Voice number?
I do.
That's Grand Central, that was one of them. If you ever have an audio conference using GoToMeeting, that was high def conferencing. If you ever bought a ticket for a sporting event through StubHub, that was one of them. We've got companies that have been acquired by Cisco, by IBM, by Symantec. The list goes on and on.
And you worked with Nokia a while back, right? And they eventually were acquired by Microsoft.
We worked with Nokia actually on their handset division, which is what was acquired by Microsoft. And that was actually one of the hidden goals, was to prop up the visibility of the handset division the right way. The Finns took a long-term view. We worked with them for 5 years. 2 years later, the division got sold. We're credited with being the fathers of their social media platform when we created what was known as the Nokia Blogger Relations Program. Then we did the same kind of programs for companies like Covad, where we helped them with their wireless and their T1s and then their bonded T1s and their voice services. And what we did there was we drove down the cost of acquisition through some creative marketing programs.
Really smart. So what's next?
What's next? The world's changed. Everything is more online. We're looking at more how do we create more direct engagement into the selling process. We look at 3 types of categories for our customers, our client base. One is how do you grow your customers with the right customers. Second is how do you build the program to attract the right partners. The right partners meaning who you can work with, who either you're going to use their technology, they're going to use your technology, you're going to sell their product, they're going to sell your product. So, but that's not really channel. This is more marketing and strategic business development. The third is how do you attract the attention of the right potential acquirers for M&A activity, or are you going to pull the ripcord and go IPO?
So there's a saying that every company is for sale if the price is right. So does that mean every company should be working with you?
Yes. If they want to get sold, or if they want to grow, or if they want to have the right partnerships, or if they want to have the right audience, or if they want to have the right customers. It's about having qualified leads lead to better customers. And we work to make sure the right people know about you.
Fantastic. What else should we know?
I love wine. Come out to California and drink wine with me.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Rich.